Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and NBs. You are tuned into St. Andrew TV, live from Dog Pound Studios in the beautiful AJAZ, and I hope it's a cure for your Monday blues. I'm your host, Beaver Thomas, as we are doing a survival type video today. What we are doing is found in all flint and steel kits on the frontier, all fire starter kits on the Oregon Trail. Whatever it took to make fire, this didn't follow too far behind it. Today we are making char cloth. Char cloth was invaluable on the frontier, as was the knowledge of how to make it, as fire was the difference between life and death in many cases. But with how extremely beneficial it was to your well-being, being live or dead in some cases, it is not extreme in terms of its difficulty to make. It takes very few materials, and the steps in which to make it are not extremely difficult in any capacity. But if you follow me along, I will show you step-by-step directions of how to make char cloth. The first thing you're going to need is a tin, and you need a tin that's going to seal somewhat tight but not super tight, and the perfect thing that I found is an Altoids can. Then what you're going to do with said tin is you're going to punch a small hole in there so it allows the fire that we're going to make in a second to get in there and char the fabric that's in there, causing it to be such as like a charcoal of sorts. What you do use with your grills is essentially what you're doing to the cotton in there. So now that we have the tin with the hole punched in it, we need cloth. I have denim. So now what you're going to do with your cotton or your linen or whatever material that you would have, you are going to cut it into squares that fit nice and compact in that tin. Something like this. Here is the batch that we are about to throw into the fire. You can see that we have collected a good chunk. I do believe there are 12 pieces of cloth in here, all perfectly even, getting ready to put into the fire and char them up. Now it is important to note that all your notable mountain men and all indigenous peoples knew how to do this. This dates back millennia, and it obviously serves the test of time because we're still doing it today, and it is still a very beneficial way to start a fire in a pinch. Means I will show you here in a second of how flammable this is once we get our batch done. I have a flint and steel in my pocket, and I will show you how quickly this all takes. But actually, I'll do you one better. Let's start a fire with one of the finished pieces. I will light this on fire, and then I will throw it into what I have in here, and it will be the fire that we make even more char cloth on. It's kind of full circle because that's how the mountain men at camp would make more char cloth for situations just like this. This is the newer variation of the flint and steel, however, it still is doing the same thing as the old ones. And see if we can get a spark to catch it. Just like that. That is how quickly that a spark will take to a piece of char cloth. Now we have to nurse the fire a little bit. Now as I place this in the fire, what we are going to do is we're going to look for the hole for a lot of steam to be coming out of it, almost like a geyser. And that's when you'll know that it's complete. I also have tongs here because it's gonna get hot. Just set it right in there and just let it do its thing. All it is now is a waiting game, waiting for the steam to erupt out of the top. You can see it right there. Look at how much steam is billowing off the top of that. Looks like Old Faithful, if you ask me. That's what you're looking for. I wouldn't suggest touching it right now unless you want to make yourself a part of the tin. Look at that. That is well seasoned, if I do say so myself. All right, we let it set a little bit, and this is what you are left with. Oh, we still got the char cloth smoking a little bit. That's okay. Just means it needs to sit a little bit longer, but we have successfully completed a batch of 12 pieces of char cloth. Now, I use denim because I think that's the only useful thing to do with denim is just burn it. But you can use linen or cotton, it does not matter. And as long as you follow all these steps today, it is not a difficult task whatsoever. It is just a lot of it being a waiting game. So it's not difficult, it's not too daunting, and it is a great thing to have, especially in a survival situation. You saw how quickly that the char cloth took at the beginning of the video, and it's good to just have in your back pocket for emergency uses or just for fire starting uses. Thank you for everyone getting this far into the video. I hope you enjoyed us being outside today and being a little bit more interactive. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed today's video, or leave me a comment stating what you liked, or tell me what I should do next. I have a Patreon that is linked down in the description field below, or it should be appearing at the bottom of your screen right here. I do not take ads nor sponsorships, so it ensures that everything that on St. Andrew TV is organic. So if you'd like to continue to support the organic content, your contributions do serve the best interest of the channel. This hunter's long coat that I'm wearing is a direct piece of attire that I use for the channel and my portrayal of Beaver Thomas that was used from the funds collected off Patreon. This was purchased with the entirety of community-funded means. I'm proud to say that because it's not just my hunter's long coat, it is the community's. It is the St. Andrew Wardrobe Fund, I guess for lack of a better term, but that is what it goes into. It's not me buying sports cars. It's not me trying to make more money with said money. Your contributions are strictly going right back into the channel to make it more worthwhile. So if you'd like to continue supporting something like that, please feel free to go over to the Patreon link and leave a donation. However, only if your means allow you to do so. Feel no obligation, as the content on YouTube will forever remain free. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed as of late, but for those of you who have come across this video or this channel, maybe because you just wanted to learn something from the American frontier. Maybe you just wanted to go step by step with your old pal Beaver and make some char cloth. Or maybe I was just playing with fire because of these little dangly bits that are coming off my coat here next to an open flame. Little nerve-wracking. Think about hitting that subscribe button, because you're a daisy if you do.